Alright, a quick highlight today from Monday's trading, September 19th, GreatStockPicks.com live trading chat room. First call of the day was TXT. You know what, I'm making fewer calls. I'm making them, I'm being more selective. And I've said this in previous videos. Anytime I have a thought that gives me that kind of, yeah, that might work, that kind of attitude, I just skip it. I'm only taking, not that everything I call is guaranteed to work, but I'm really focusing on setups that I really like, really proving themselves. So being more selective, and it's paying off pretty nicely. And it might enable me to, in these videos, show every call from the day. I know I've shied away from that and gotten yelled at for it. Looks like I'm only hand-picking the highlights, which is kind of what I've done. But a lot of stuff we call, we might have a 7 or 8 or 10 or 12 cent, even a 15 or 18 cent gain per share, and then it goes back to our entry and we'll kill it flat if it doesn't continue, which is what we teach. I always play defense, but so it might be a small gain. It doesn't even make our highlight reel. So I just try not to clutter it up with all the minutia of some of the smaller trades. Well, because this market's so crazy in Europe, hanging over our heads at any given time, long or shorts could be taken out from news out of Europe. I'm trying to just be really more selective. So again, it may enable me to show every trade in these wrap-up videos. And after babbling for a minute and a half here, I'll get to the trades. TXT was the first call of the day. Called it at like 17.14, which I believe was right there on that green candle. And a worst case stop, only 12 cents below. And over the next, these are 5-minute candles, so over the next 10 minutes or so, it did move up to 17.48. Again, plenty of time to put some money in your pocket. Nobody should have lost on that one if you trade the way we teach. Always want to sell some into a spike and tighten your stop. ARCO was a call at 26.10. Right about there with a low of day stop, right there. So ARCO, the stop was 18 cents below, ended up moving up over a dollar. $1.05 a share on 18 cents risk, and you can see if I just put a line at our entry here, never came back even close to visiting our entry. So a very nice one there, and never chased anybody out. POT, later in the day I called POT 53.44. Somewhere, whoops, let's switch that to an arrow. Can't tell exactly where, but somewhere right about there with a low of day stop that also did not get taken out. From 53.44, it went up almost $1 too, to 54.32. Went from our entry here to here. 88 cent move in our favor. Again, 18 cents risk. And then I had some other suggestions in our chat room. One of them was TYC, right over this red candle here, 44.36, right there. And it went well over 45 with a low of day stop that never got revisited. Let's see, I already talked about TXT, and that may, I gave Kroger KR as a possible entry at 22.20 right there, and went almost to 22.50, and the stop was like 5 or 6 cents below and never got stopped out. And there may have been one more. I didn't keep great notes today, but I think that was all of the calls from the day, and I'm certainly not purposely missing any. So if any member watches this video and says, nope, you forgot about XYZ, I can always add that in later. But that's the best I have from the notes that I put out today. I think that's it. So short and sweet. Again, I'm making fewer calls, trying to only call stuff that I really like, and it's been paying off pretty well. So have a good night, and we'll talk to you later.